From the very first time she put a golf club in her hands, there was something special about Malia Nam.
When I saw her when she was 8, you could tell that she just had there's just something different. It's something that I can't really explain, but when you see it, you just know. And ever since the first time I worked with her when she was 8 years old, you just tell. Very good.
Funny thing is, golf wasn't her first love. As a young kid, and to this day, she finds her escape in the water. And that's not the only place she excelled.
I started off playing tennis. I don't know why I didn't really go through with tennis. It just didn't work out. And then I got into golf because we lived on the golf course at the time. We lived by the OB stake, so people always hit it over there. And my mom had an old set of clubs, and I would just chip it around with the balls that ended up in our backyard. And then sometimes late at night, I would go putt on one of the greens.
Clearly, Malia chose the right path. Over the past 10 years, she's played with and beaten countless players both here and on the mainland. But that's not to say that it's been an easy road.
Well, it's definitely a tough game. There's been a lot of up and downs, but it's given me so many opportunities, and that's what's so great about it. Is
Nam has now gone from the little girl who waited in line to get Michelle Wee's autograph to playing with some of the best PGA pros 3 years in a row at the Sony Open's Pro Youth Challenge.
Really cool to play with the pros. You always just see them on TV or watch them behind the line, and it's cool to have others watch you.
As a senior at Kaiser High School, Malia is now looking forward to trading in the blue and gold for the crimson and gold, a full ride scholarship that equates to about $250,000 payday.
And now you're going to be a USC Trojan. Does that blow your mind?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's it was my dream school when I was looking at programs. Well, when I went on my visits, it was the resources, the facilities were amazing. They have, for the student athletes, they just treat them like royalty. Like they have food, locker rooms. They have everything they provide everything you need. And then when you just walk on campus, you could just feel like this energy. You could tell that every USC Trojan, they're all bonded by that love of the school, and that's what I really enjoyed when I went up there, and that's when I knew I wanted to go to that school.
And excited as she is, she says it hasn't even fully sunk in yet.
It definitely is so surreal. I don't think I haven't fully embraced how surreal it is. I think when I go up there and move in, that's when it's gonna set in. But definitely when I signed, it became just a lot more real.
Another reality Nam is ready to confront: competition. The fact that everybody she's about to tee it up with will bring similar credentials to the course. But she says she's ready for that challenge too.
When I first went to the mainland to start playing golf tournaments, I was really nervous, and then I played my game, and I was just right up there with all the other girls, and that's when I realized that I'm just like any other girl. I don't have to be intimidated. And then when I started getting recruited from really good programs, that's when I was like, I'm okay at golf.
I honestly expect her to excel. She's always seems to play better on the mainland. When competition gets tougher, she just plays tougher. When courses get harder, she plays harder, or she plays better on more difficult courses. It's one of her qualities that have allowed her to play as well as she does. It's just when the going gets tough, she just gets tougher.
And that's another one of those qualities her coach says sets Malia apart from the rest.
He definitely taught me to win and strive for things. Be competitive amongst my fellow peers.
We've been together for so long that instead of having to explain everything that she's doing in detail, it'll just be one word or one cue, or I'll have her do one practice swing or maybe two practice swings, but something that'll just bring her back to her normal excellent swing. So it's really easy working with her. It's just because we worked together for so long. She knows what I want and I know what I want from her, and it's easy.
Now you're going to be representing the state of Hawaii. How does that feel?
It's crazy to think, what I do, reflects back on Hawaii. So I plan to work hard, stay in line with school and set a good example that, there's a lot of great talent in Hawaii.
And hopefully win.
Yeah, hopefully. That's one of my goals.
It took a lot of coincidence and happenstance and luck, talent to get to where she is now, and to get to the next level. Again, it's going to take timing. It's going to take a little bit of luck. It's going to take a lot of hard work on herself. It's going to take a lot of focus. But if she puts everything together the way that I almost expect her to do, she can definitely be the next big thing on tour from Hawaii.
I mean, I definitely want to be one of those names that, Hawaii citizens are rooting for. But that takes a lot of hard work, and I'm willing to do that.